Have you ever worried about something that never happened? Maybe you thought, what if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I lose everything? These questions can stay in your mind all day. They can stop you from sleeping well. They can make you feel tired before anything bad even happens. Many people think they are preparing for the future by worrying, but often they are only making today more difficult. The future is a strange thing. We cannot see it. We cannot touch it. We cannot know exactly what will happen tomorrow. Still, many people spend hours thinking about it. They imagine the worst. They create problems in their minds before those problems are real. It is like carrying a heavy bag that is empty. The bag feels heavy because of your fear, not because of what is inside it. Some people worry about money. They think they will never have enough. They worry that one day they will lose their job or their business. Because of these thoughts, they cannot enjoy the money they already have. Even when life is going well, they feel unsafe. Their fear steals the happiness of the present. Other people worry about relationships. They think their partner may leave them. They think their friends may stop caring. They think their family may become disappointed in them. These fears can become so strong that they change the way people act. They become quiet. They become nervous. They ask for too much attention. Sometimes, these actions create the very problems they wanted to avoid. Your mind is very powerful. It wants to protect you. Long ago, people needed to watch for danger every day. Their brains helped them stay alive. Today, many dangers are gone, but our minds still look for problems. Sometimes, your brain cannot tell the difference between a real danger and an imagined one. If you think about something scary again and again, your body may react as if it is happening now. Your heart beats faster. Your muscles become tight. You feel stress, even though nothing has happened. Think about a student before an important test. The student may believe, I will fail. My life will be over. But after the test, maybe the result is good. Or maybe it is only average. Life continues. The terrible future that seemed so real never comes. Yet the student spent many days feeling afraid. The fear was real, but the disaster was not. Many adults do the same thing. They worry about meetings, interviews, or big decisions. Before a job interview, they imagine saying the wrong words. They imagine everyone thinking they are not smart enough. But when the interview starts, they answer calmly. Even if they do not get the job, they learn something useful. The future they feared is often much worse than the future they finally meet. Sometimes we forget that life changes all the time. Today is not forever. A difficult moment does not mean a difficult life. A mistake does not mean you are a failure. Many successful people have stories about losing money, failing exams, or being rejected. At that time, they felt sad. They probably worried too, but they kept moving. Years later, those hard moments became only one small part of their lives. Imagine that you are walking in a forest. Far away, you see something dark between the trees. You think it is a dangerous animal. You become afraid. You stop walking. Your hands shake. But when you move closer, you see it is only a large rock. The danger was never real. Many worries are like that rock. From far away, they look scary. When we get closer to reality, they become much smaller. This does not mean that bad things never happen. Life has problems. People lose jobs. People become sick. Plans sometimes fail. But worrying cannot stop these things. In fact, too much worry can make it harder to solve real problems because your mind becomes tired. A calm person often makes better decisions than a frightened person. There is an important difference between planning and worrying. Planning asks, "What can I do today?" Worrying asks, "What terrible thing might happen?" Planning gives you actions. Worrying gives you fear. For example, if you are worried about money, planning means saving a little every month or learning a new skill. Worrying means lying awake at night and imagining losing everything. Only one of these helps your future. Many people believe they must think about every possible problem to stay safe. They believe that if they stop worrying, something bad will happen. But this is not true. The future does not become better because you are afraid. Your fear does not control tomorrow. It only changes how you live today. Children often teach us this lesson without knowing it. A child may fall while learning to ride a bicycle. The child cries for a few minutes, then tries again. The child is not thinking about every future accident. The child is thinking about the next small step. Adults often do the opposite. We think about every possible failure before we even begin. We stop ourselves before life has the chance to surprise us. Sometimes the best moments in life come from things we never planned. A new friend, a new job, a happy meeting, or an exciting chance can appear when we least expect it. If the future can bring unexpected problems, it can also bring unexpected gifts. We often forget this. We imagine only the bad surprises, not the good ones. Think about your own life. How many things did you worry about 5 years ago? How many of those fears became true? You may remember staying awake because of an exam, a conversation, or a small mistake. Today, many of those worries probably seem unimportant. At that time, they felt huge. Now they are only memories. This shows us something important. Our minds are not always good at predicting the future. We often expect the worst, but life is usually more balanced than our fears. Some days are difficult. Some days are wonderful. Most days are simply normal. Yet our worried minds act as if every tomorrow will be the hardest day of our lives. The future you fear might never happen. And while you wait for that imagined future, you may miss the beautiful moments happening right now. The present moment is the only time you can truly live. You cannot live tomorrow today. You cannot change yesterday. Right now is where your real life happens. When your mind is always running into the future, you miss the people around you. You miss the small joys that make life meaningful. You may eat without tasting your food. You may walk without seeing the sky. You may talk to someone without really listening. Your body is here, but your mind is somewhere else. Many people tell themselves, "I will relax after this problem is over." But when one problem ends, another one appears. There is always another reason to worry if you keep looking for one. This is why some people never feel peaceful, even when life is good. Peace does not come from having a perfect future. Peace comes from learning to accept that no one can control everything. Imagine you are holding a balloon. The balloon is your fear. If you hold it very close to your face, it blocks your view. You cannot see anything else. But if you move it farther away, you can still see the world around you. Your fears may not disappear completely, but they do not have to control everything you see. They can become only one small part of your life instead of your whole life. You may have noticed that some of your happiest days were not perfect. Maybe it rained during your trip. Maybe you made a mistake at work. Maybe your plans changed at the last minute. Still, you laughed. You enjoyed time with people you love. You found something beautiful in an unexpected moment. Happiness does not wait for life to become perfect. It grows in imperfect days. When you catch yourself thinking, "What if everything goes wrong?" Try asking a different question. Ask, "What if everything goes better than I expect?" This question is not about pretending that problems do not exist. It is about giving hope the same chance you give fear. Many people believe every scary thought, but they quickly ignore every hopeful thought. Why not give both thoughts equal attention? Your future is not written yet. Every small action you take today changes it a little. Reading one book, learning one new skill, saving a little money, saying sorry, helping a friend, or taking a short walk can all become part of a better tomorrow. Big changes often begin with very small actions. You do not need to solve your whole future today. You only need to take one good step. Think about a seed in the ground. The seed cannot become a tree in one day. It grows slowly. Some days there is no visible change. But under the ground, the roots are becoming stronger. People grow in the same way. You may not see your progress every day, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Keep taking small steps, even when they seem too small to matter. Sometimes people avoid new chances because they are afraid of failing. They do not apply for a new job. They do not start learning a language. They do not tell someone how they feel. They stay in the same place because it feels safe. But staying still has its own risk. Years later, many people regret the chances they never tried more than the mistakes they made. Life is full of surprises. Some surprises are difficult, but many are wonderful. You cannot choose only the good surprises and avoid all the bad ones. They come together. If you close your door because you fear bad news, you may also close it to good news. The future is unknown, and that is not always something to fear. It is also something to be curious about. Remember the hardest time in your life. You probably believed you would never get through it. Yet here you are today. Maybe it was not easy. Maybe you cried. Maybe you needed help. But you kept going. This means you are stronger than your fear often tells you. Your past is full of proof that you can face difficult days. Do not let your worried mind forget that. There is a quiet strength in saying, "I do not know what will happen, but I will deal with it when it comes." This is not giving up. It is trusting yourself. You may not have every answer today, but you have the ability to learn, to change, and to grow. Those abilities are more valuable than knowing the future. The future you fear might never happen, but the life you are living right now is happening. Every minute you spend only worrying is a minute you cannot enjoy. Every smile you do not notice, every sunset you do not watch, every kind word you do not hear becomes a lost moment. Life is not only waiting for tomorrow. Life is today. So, breathe a little more slowly. Look around you. Notice what is real instead of what is only imagined. If there is a problem today, face it one step at a time. If there is no problem today, allow yourself to enjoy this peaceful moment without borrowing fear from tomorrow. 1 year from now, you may look back and smile at the things that once kept you awake at night. You may wonder why you gave those fears so much power. And maybe you will realize that your future was never asking you to be afraid. It was only asking you to keep moving forward one small step at a time. The future is still a blank page. You do not have to fill it with fear before life has the chance to write its own story. Sometimes, The future you fear never arrives, but the hope you choose today can stay with you every step of the way.